Hello friends, welcome to another data cleaning tutorial, and in this video I'll be demonstrating how to use the strip, split, replace and sort values methods in Pandas. I've downloaded a dataset from Cargo which I'll be using for this exercise. The dataset is on data analyst salaries as extracted from Glassdoor. Our dataset has so many things we need to correct. Empty rows in the company name column, some merged rows, some entries that does not look like company name, as well as some entries also in the industry that needs to be replaced. Also, we need to split the salary estimate column to separate the salary range from the source, which is Glassdoor. You can download this file in the link in the description. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. First thing I want to do is to import pandas as PD. Then I want to load my dataset into pandas data frame. Then I'm going to call the data frame using df. So as you can see, I have my pandas data frame. All the columns are loaded. Okay, so there are some new lines in each entry which I need to remove. Then also this industry has some unrecognized industry names. I need to also remove this. Then I need to split the salary estimates column to separate the source from the salary range. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to delete the new line from each entry in company name. Delete new. In company name column. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to replace the new line characters, which is \n, with an asterisk, with another character that I can then easily use to split. Okay, .str.replace. There might be other ways you can do it, but this is one way I know how to do it easily. Asterisk. So let's run that. You can see that the new lines are no longer there. So what I'm going to do now is to separate the characters before the asterisk from the characters after the asterisk using the split method. .str.split. My separator will be the asterisk. Then I will set expand equals true. Then I will assign new column headers. Just going to call a company underscore name. Then the second one will be delete column, since I'm going to delete it anyways. All right, let's see this. So you can see that we have two new columns at the end of our data frame, and it has been separated. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to delete the former company name column and the new column I label delete column. So for this, I'm using the drop method. I'm going to include a list of the columns I want to delete. Delete column. I'm going to set my axis to 1. Then in place to true. Okay, as you can see, the former columns and the delete columns are gone. So the next thing I want to do is to sort the company name column so that all the names that are numbers can come up. Then so I'm going to sort by company underscore name. Then I'm going to set ascending to true. And any position to last. So this will make all the null values to be at the bottom of the data frame. Okay, let's see that. Now you can see that I only have one company name that is number and then the null values. So the next thing I'm going to do is to drop those rows that I don't need. So I'm going to drop this first row with the company name as 1, and I'm going to drop all these rows with null values. The drop, then I'm going to include the index number. Set axis to 0 and in place to true. Then to drop the null values, I'm going to use the drop NA. I'll set subset to company underscore name. And axis will also be 0. Then in place to true. Now you can see that those rows are no longer there. it will be good to check if there are still any null value in this company name or any other column. So let's see that. All right, as you can see, there is no null value in any of the columns. So the next thing I want to do is to delete entries with -1 in the industry column. And for this one, I'm going to be using the replace method. So df, then I'll specify the column industry dot str dot replace. I'm going to be replacing -1 with nothing. All right, so you can see that those entries are no longer there. So the next thing we'll be doing is to work on the salary estimate column. So I'm going to be splitting this into two columns, the salary range and the source. Salary range and source. Okay. DF salary estimate dot str dot split. So to split, what's the separator will be the open bracket. Then I'll set expand to true. So you can see the new columns at the end of the data frame. Okay, so this source column needs some additional data cleaning. But before then, let me drop the salary estimate column. Salary estimate. Then I will set axis to 1. Then in place equals true. You can see that salary estimate column is gone. So now we can work on the source column. So I'm going to strip the entries in the source column of the est dots close parenthesis characters. source.str.strip. I'm just going to include the characters I want to strip the entries of. So now the source column is looking good. What I want to do next is to reset the index numbers. So as you can see, the index numbers have been disorganized because I sorted the value and I deleted some rows. So I'm going to reset the index number. So for this, I'm going to set drop to true, then in place to true. Now you can see that the index number has been reset. Good. Then we now have, you can see the new row number now is reflecting the row number left after we've treated the data. So let's rearrange the columns in this data frame. I'm just going to arrange the column headers in this list in the order that I want them to appear. So now you can see that we have them in the right order. That's good. So I think we are done. Let's export this clean data frame back into Excel. TF to Excel. Then I will indicate the name of the file. All right. Now you can see this is the clean Excel file. And this is the before and after. You can find the codes I've written in this video in the link in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.